Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you are here, you saw that title said postpartum preeclampsia and you are either curious or you've had this happen before. So I have finally reached kind of like the end of my postpartum preeclampsia. I just had a procedure today that is called a Right Heart Cath, which is why I have this big beautiful tape and gauze right here, and I'm gonna get into that a little bit later. But right now I'm going to show you clips from my week hospital stay during the second week of my son's life. And I had to be admitted to the hospital because my blood pressure was sky high, my legs were so swollen, and I was on verge of a stroke. And this footage you're about to see is very raw, very uncut, very mean looking rough, so you know it's real over here. So stay tuned and here's the tape. Hey everyone, so this is really like raw and uncut just because of the way I look, but I have been in the hospital since Friday for high blood pressure and preeclampsia post-pregnancy. So I'm just kind of documenting a little bit of my journey. This is day 2 in the hospital. Day 2. I will be probably spending the night again tonight, depending on how my blood pressure is. It just kind of keeps fluctuating up and down, and we're just trying to figure out which meds work for me. So that's just kind of an update of what's been going on since delivery. I did deliver on Thanksgiving about a week ago, so just keeping high spirits, and baby boy and my wife are about to come visit me, so hopefully that lifts my spirits some. On top of the high blood pressure, I also just do have stitches that are giving me a lot of pain, so just a lot of sitz baths and witch hazel pads, and just trying to soothe that and just be as comfortable as possible. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Hi, Papa. Say hi. So I just got weighed, and I weigh pretty much since I've gotten here on Friday. I've lost 14 pounds in fluids, and I'll post a picture probably right here showing you guys what my legs look like when I got here. It was crazy insane how puffy they were. Hey guys, so today is officially Monday, and I've been here in the hospital since Friday. So it's officially day 3. Just a little update. My blood pressure is still kind of going up and down. It seems to be more elevated at night when I'm sleeping, which is strange, but currently I'm on 2 high blood pressure medications and 2 other medications that are supposed to help with fluids, which means I'm getting up to pee like a lot. Besides that, I still do have pain where my stitches are from delivering, so I'm on pain medication for that. And we're just kind of waiting to see which cocktail of blood pressure medication works for me before I can be sent home. And it's just really, I guess, hard because I just delivered my sweet baby boy about a week and a half ago on Thanksgiving, and the second week of his life I'm pretty much in the hospital. So prayers and positive vibes and energy that I get out of here soon without any complications. They were telling me that, if my blood pressure doesn't go down, I would have to go to the ICU because I'm potential for a stroke. So fingers crossed I get out of here soon, and I will keep you guys posted. Hey y'all, so today is day 4 in the hospital. It is December 8th. I've been here since December 4th. I got admitted, and we're currently just trying to keep maintaining my blood pressure, keep it down low. I think we found a regimen that will work for me. I'm taking like a gazillion pills, but they just want to monitor me maybe a couple more days, and hopefully I will get out by tomorrow, fingers crossed. But I literally just got out of my first bath since I've been here, and it was amazing. So yeah, just continuing to monitor my blood pressure, continuing to take care of my stitches area, which is still healing. Not gonna lie, it hurts, but I am on some pain meds to help monitor and kind of like relieve that pain. And I'll show you guys a couple of the products that I am using down there just to kind of help. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Yesterday they were talking about possibly moving me to ICU to be monitored, and thankfully I didn't have to be moved. Thank goodness, because I wouldn't be able to see my baby Santana and my wife. They wouldn't be able to visit me in ICU, and they've been coming the past 2 nights, which has been great for me and lifting my spirits. So I'm gonna meet with the internal medicine doctor, and they're just gonna make sure everything's good, and we'll go from there. My liver numbers when I came in were so high, and basically they were telling me I was on the verge of being really sick and possibly potentially having a stroke, since my blood pressure was so high and my body's not used to it. So all my prayers and family prayers and positive affirmations and positive energy seems to be working, so we'll see what happens. And y'all, don't talk about my my plant right here. I'm trying to bring baby back to life, but you know, she's struggling. Okay, so as you can see, I have this big gauze and tape all on my neck. This is where they inserted the needle for my Right Heart Cath. And a Right Heart Cath pretty much is, they take this needle, like an IV, like you get in your arm, which I got that too, but an IV goes through a vein in your neck, and they put this medicine in to kind of see how your heart reacts to it. And the reason I had to get a Right Heart Cath is because with my pregnancy, I suffered from postpartum preeclampsia, and with that, my blood pressure was super high, 180 over like 90 something. You know, a week after I gave birth, my blood pressure was just like up here, and I went to the doctor, and she was like, no, you need to go to the hospital like now. Like, I was borderline stroke. Nope, you're having this baby. And it happened to be the day before Thanksgiving, and we gave birth on Thanksgiving. So I'm just glad that I kind of kept that communication open with my OB. So anything in your pregnancy that doesn't feel right or is abnormal to you, like, don't be afraid. Like, reach out to your OB, send them a message, something, because you never know. And who knows, if I would have waited to have him, how bad my blood pressure could have gotten. And I would have put him at risk and me at risk. So definitely, you know, stay in touch with them. And then in regards to, you know, signs, the week after I got out, and why I went to my OB when I got admitted to the hospital was I had throbbing headache. I had the swollen feet and ankles. Like, I'm gonna post a picture probably just so you guys can see, probably right here. But yeah, it was bad. Like, I could barely walk. Like, I was like shuffling to walk. So yeah, headaches, swollen feet and ankles. I didn't have swollen hands, but that's another one. Swollen face is another one. And I was lightheaded, so I knew those were like not normal like signs, on top of all the other postpartum things that were going on, healing from tearing with stitches, body just adjusting, contracting uterus, like boob things going on, you know, from the milk. So it's just a whole bunch of things that happened, but I'm so grateful to have him, and it was worth every little bit of pain and whatever I went through. It was well worth it. So while I was in the hospital, they pretty much tried to get my blood pressures down low, and I was there for about a week and away from baby boy and my wife, and it was pretty hard. Like, the first week of his life, I was pretty much, second week of his life, I was pretty much not there. I was in the hospital, but mommy was trying to get better so I can be home with them forever. So Right Heart Cath was pretty much just to see like how my heart reacted to having so much stress on it from my blood pressure being so high. So my right side of my heart was a little bit enlarged just because it was under so much pressure. So they just wanted to make sure everything was okay. It wasn't anything crazy serious, which, you know, thank God everything is okay. I got the results that same day, and my blood is flowing good. My heart is working okay. It's still a little bit enlarged, but he said that's to be expected since it was so much pressure on my heart. But other than that, I am so thankful that this long journey of my postpartum preeclampsia is coming to an end. I still have to see a heart doctor, the cardiologist, in a week to follow up, and I'm still on 2 high blood pressure medications, a Lasix and labetalol, which are 2 common ones, and hopefully I can wean off of the Lasix and then eventually wean off of the labetalol. So fingers crossed. And they were saying that probably once a year I'll have to go to the heart doctor. So I'm just grateful that everything worked out. The procedure, I was kind of terrified about it just because it's like procedure, surgery, like what? Like, I had to get a COVID test yesterday, the day before I even went to the hospital. And when I rolled up in that room for the surgery, I was like, okay, wait, everyone, there's like 5 people out here getting things ready. Like, this room is like cold, it's sterile. It's like I had to lay on this like flat, hard like table, but they gave me like warm blankets and stuff like that. They gave me some numbing for the area to numb where the needle went in. They gave me some like anxiety type medicine in my IV, as well as another medicine that kind of made me loopy. And honestly, they said the procedure was like 30 to 40 minutes. And I think I pretty much fell asleep, because the last thing I remember, I was like, okay, the medicine's kicking in, I'm feeling a little good. The next thing I know, they're like, you're done. So I'm pretty sure I fell asleep during the procedure. So yeah, other than that, it's just kind of sore, a little sore when I swallow. But I was in the hospital for like an hour after the procedure. And then they kind of just let me go. I just had to have someone come pick me up and sign off on my papers. But yeah, I got there at 6 a.m. was in the procedure by like 8 o'clock, in and out of the room in like 30 to 40 minutes, and out of the hospital by 9:45. So that was pretty much my day today. And yeah, I'm just so happy to have the great news, and just so happy that this part of my pregnancy is coming to an end, because you guys know this has been a long recovery process for me. So thank you guys for watching, and I will keep you guys posted in regards to my checkup And also, if there's anything related to my pregnancy, you have any questions or some content that you'd like to see, please let me know. And I'm gonna go enjoy time with my sweet baby boy. And you guys have a great evening. Bye.